Hello there everyone and welcome to my channel. So today's video is the second week of Vietnam, so part 2 of Vietnam. If you haven't seen part 1, I will link it in the card above and make sure you go check it out. So we start this video in Phong Nha. Now Phong Nha is a national park in Vietnam and it is a national park that has 300 plus caves in it, with only 26 that are open to the public. I loved it so much here. It was almost like you weren't in Vietnam anymore because it was just so quiet and laid back and it just felt like such a different place. But anyway, let's get into this video and yeah, hope you enjoy. So to explore any of the caves or do any of the hikes, they usually need a tour guide with you. You can go to some of the caves by yourself, but you also need to get there yourself. If you can ride a motorbike, it's handy. So yeah, I just couldn't ride a motorbike. So me and my sister, we booked in a tour to do the Phong Nha Cave and Paradise Cave. We originally wanted to do the kayaking tour which goes through Phong Nha Cave. However, we tried to book it too late and couldn't book it, so we had to book in the other one. So first up for the day, we were taken to the botanical gardens, which were actually really beautiful, really nice, and there was some amazing sounds in this forest. After that, we headed to Paradise Cave, in which you can walk through the first kilometre. They also have a tour where you can go 7 kilometres in, and I would recommend that one if you like adventure like myself. I found that just doing the 1 kilometre was not adventurous enough for me. The whole way was lit up with lights, which kind of makes it lose that cave feel. But it is still a very beautiful cave, so if you're on a time frame, like we were, we had to be back by a certain time because we had a flight to catch, then this tour is still pretty good. After the Paradise Cave, we headed back down to Phong Nha town, had some lunch, and then jumped onto a boat to go to Phong Nha Cave, which is the longest wet cave in Asia. Fun fact. Once you get to the entrance of the cave, they row you in, so they turn the motor off and you kind of just row through for a whole kilometre. But again, you only go a kilometre in and the whole way is lit up, so it kind of loses that adventure feel again. But if you do the kayaking tour, I'm pretty sure you go 4 kilometres in or further, which is why we wanted to do the kayaking originally, but we couldn't get into it. After Phong Nha, we got a flight out to Hanoi and landed pretty late at night, so we just went straight to bed. The next day, we just spent shopping and exploring the streets. It was coming up to Lunar New Year's. It was getting pretty crazy on this day because Lunar New Year was 2 days away. So we were both so overwhelmed with how busy and loud and everything, like just everything. After being in Hoi An and Phong Nha, which were such quiet towns, we were just very overwhelmed. So we were both in a grumpy mood the whole day and just kind of just did not want to be there. So we were happy we'd booked in Halong Bay for the next day, and we just had to try and waste the day away. So like I said, the next day we had Halong Bay, which was a 3-hour bus trip from Hanoi to Halong Bay. Once we got there, it was definitely worth it because the views were amazing. Although it was pretty misty, you could still appreciate the view. We got to do some kayaking and also got to go through a cave, which again was lit up, so it kind of just defeats the purpose of going through a cave, but it was still pretty cool. I wish it wasn't as misty in both Phong Nha and Halong Bay, because my god, the views would have been 10 times better if you could actually see all the mountains. Because it was so misty, you kind of just saw a little bit of the ones in front of you, and then like you could see ones in the back, but they were a little foggy and you're just like, what does it look like? I don't know. But it just means I'm going to come back and visit these places when it's summer. Then when we got back that night, it was New Year's that evening, so we went out to the park, to the lake that's there, that's the big lake, and they'd shut off all the roads. It was amazing, and everyone was kind of just walking around this lake and just enjoying it. Everyone was happy and celebrating, and yeah, it was a really cool night. Then the next day everything was shut and we had a flight out to Bangkok that night. So yeah, it was a really fun trip. I loved Vietnam so much. It's such a beautiful place. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching my trip in review. I hope you've enjoyed this kind of different video, because normally I do a vlog, but this is kind of like, it was a bit easier for me to do this than have to vlog every day and then try to store it because I didn't take my laptop with me. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'm just going to end the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe for more videos. I make travel and animal related videos every Monday. So yeah, see you later. Bye.